Mr. Superintendent, you're honored tonight for our Superintendent Spotlight.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this time, I'd like to introduce the very proud principal of Fairview Middle School, Mr. Scott Hansen.
Thank you very much for having us tonight. I know we have another award also in just a little bit, but the Spotlight in the past couple of years have come with different occasions, talked about our extracurricular, talked about our competition teams, talked about band and everything. But tonight, I'd really like to just take a minute and thank all my faculty and staff and administrators. Give a little idea, I gave a brochure, but just to give an idea of what a teacher does, I think most of us have an idea, but on an everyday basis, just the things they do is quite amazing. On our brochure, you know, teachers identify the strengths of our students at our school, advance our students through our general, advanced, and IB prep program. So they help them understand. We move kids all the way up. We'll move advanced kids into IB, general kids into advanced, and all the kids are open to take all the courses at our school. So it's not an image of staying in one group. Teachers identify those students. Some other things that go on in a day with the teachers, you have the school safety. Luckily in this county, we have all the monitoring in all the schools and all the buses. It really helps. But our teachers are our eyes and ears, and our staff are. They let us know everything that's going on every day in the school, come to us with any issues or problems. They're the first people to hear everything every day from those students. So they have to deal with that on an everyday basis. Also at Fairview, this past 3 years, we were selected as one of the schools to get the one-to-one grant, which has been a very, very important thing for our school. It's updated our technology, resulting in 15 class sets of laptops to enhance instruction beyond the textbooks. We have 6 computer labs. In addition, at Fairview, all the classrooms meet the requirement for the 21st century. That means each classroom contains a smart board, HD wireless, voice enhancement, and printers, which all the teachers have to learn to use on top of everything else every day to make them to keep up with the students. As most of us know, you can, young 3 or 4 year old, you can give them an iPhone and they'll know how to work it pretty quick, and the rest of us are still trying to figure it out. So teachers are having to really jump in and learn how to do this technology to go along with everything else. Also, the teachers do a lot with celebrating success at our school. We have Falcon cards, we do honor roll, we have carnivals in the fall and spring. We do activities for good citizenship, take them to Jack McLean Park, Valentine's Dance, Wakulla Springs, plus continual grade level celebrations that they do during the year. But on top of that, just to give you an idea, at Fairview alone with over 800 students, we have over 35 co-curricular activities and clubs that are involved at our school. With only 80 staff, that means a lot of them, if you look at their names, they are doing multiple things. One of them is here tonight, will be recognized for all her time she spends with the math team. And this is just one group, the math counts. It's not the new Alpha Theta, the math team that she's with all the time. Actually, she had a group at school today, I believe she was working with also before she came up here. So those teachers are out doing things all the time. I will be leaving in just a little bit to go to a softball game by one of our teachers that is coaching that. Tomorrow night we have track. I mean, we have even custodians and aides that help coach and do things at the school. So it's amazing what the staff and everyone does for the time for all the kids. And I just wanted to really take the chance to say to them, thank you, and for all they do for our school. And as a principal, it makes my job great to go out and watch and see everything, and to be able to hire them and see them grow and move up the ladder and do all the leadership and everything else. And if you haven't heard, there's a great ads going on ESPN radio. I don't mean to give them a blur, but they're talking about teach.org. You know, what do? I make more. If you haven't heard those commercials, you got to pull them up and just look at them. They're wonderful, just about what teachers do. And it's just an everyday little blurb for them. And I just wanted to say thank you again. And one other thing I did want to say, I saw Glenda was here. We have been first or second with our staff for the last 5 or 6 years in United Way contributions. Unfortunately, Gabi beat us out this year. We had a target on us, so they were going to make sure they beat us out, and they beat us out by $35.
Oh, but a win is a win.
Yeah, but they made sure they kept checking what the balance was. But I just wanted to thank my teachers. We were able to be in the gold award between $5,000 and $10,000, and we've been at that for the last 5 years every year. So it's a wonderful situation. On top of everything else, they give even more on what they're doing every day. But once again, I wanted to give you an idea of what it was like, and most of us know that been in education and understand that. So thank you, Mr. Superintendent.
Thank you.
Okay. Comments, questions?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Scott. We know as parents, many of us has had middle school students.
Right.
We've had grandkids in middle school. And having taught at the middle school level, I can tell you many of us that have been in education appreciate what middle school teachers, principals, administrators, and staff do. It's a difficult time with that. It's difficult for parents, difficult for the students themselves and that transition for that. But I compliment you and all our middle schools in Leon County. You do a tremendous job, and thank you. And I think we also have a retired member of your staff here tonight.
Yes.
That's always here supporting. I saw her in her colors.
She was actually out last week helping with FCAT, so she's not really retired, I don't think, but she was
So
visiting.
we were talking about our own Sylvia Collier-Brown.
Ms. Collier-Brown. But I do want to thank Superintendent, all of you for the support to be able to keep all of these things going in the school. I mean, it makes the school wonderful for the support you give to be able to fund, and a lot of these are supplemented, to give the teachers a little something to be there. But on top, it just really helps. I know Superintendent had always said that he wants to keep the schools harmless and the teachers, and that's one of the big things, at the school, to be able to have these over 35 different groups doing everything that they're able to do, to newspaper to chest, to one of the aides coming up and wanting to start a group to help African-American girls. So it's just one of those things that's very important to have at the school. So thank you again.
All right, thank you.
I just want to say
Absolutely.
thank you for always putting students, children first.
Okay, thanks.